hang out? I'm sick. Oh, no, it's okay. We can just sick of your bull crap. Ah! Being sick is the best excuse to be a bad member of society and get sympathy for it. Any other time, if you were to sleep in till 12 and then stay in bed all day on the computer, people would just think you're really lazy and have no motivation. But if you just say, oh, I was sick, all of a sudden, oh, you poor thing, get better soon. Can I get you anything? Oh, you're such a trooper. It's great. Also, you have the power to claim anything you touch. To each their own, but I also use being sick as an excuse to not talk to anyone because I'm a pathetic shy blob. Good job, immune system. You have failed me. Once as a kid, my brother got pink eye and my family pretty much barricaded him in his room and didn't let him touch anything. It's funny how as soon as someone gets sick, everyone is empathetic towards them, but also kind of treats them like an unpredictable rabid animal. Alright, you just stay right there. Don't go anywhere. I got you some soup. Ah, stay over there. I'll push the bowl to you with this stick. Feel better soon. I think the worst thing I had growing up was a few migraines here and there. The first time I had a migraine was in 6th grade. I was sitting in class and all of a sudden my eyes started not working. Like, I would look in one direction and I couldn't see anything in my peripheral vision. It was all gray and foggy. And at first I was like, whoa, this is weird. So this is what blind people see. And I was kind of fascinated by it. Then all of a sudden it felt like my brain exploded. I got to go home early. But I don't count that as a sick day because I was at school for the majority of it. If you've never had a migraine, take a moment to just appreciate that. Because they're one of the worst things ever. I mean, there's worse, but they're up there. I haven't even had any really bad injuries either. The only serious injury I've had was when I was 9. I'm saying serious because I had to go to the ER, but it's really not that bad. For my birthday one year, my parents got me Heelys. Do you remember those? The shoes with the wheel in them? I didn't specifically ask for them, but after a few months I decided to start trying them out. I'd roll around in the house up and down the halls, and it was pretty fun. Then one time I decided to take them out on the streets. Our neighborhood was on a slant, so there was a bit of a steep angle to the cul-de-sac, and I was like, this is a good idea. Foreshadowing, it very wasn't. I started going down the road and picking up speed, and like 2/3 of the way down, the tiniest little pebble was like, hey there, friend, and clogged the wheel and threw me forward. I hit my head on the road and opened a huge gash in my chin. My mom was outside talking to our neighbor, so she saw the whole thing and was like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later, Wendy. We're gonna waltz on over to the hospital now. My adrenaline was still pumping super hard, so I didn't feel a thing, and I was like, no, Mom, I'm fine. It's not that bad. I'm okay. But she was like, no, we're going to the hospital. I had to hold a towel over my chin to keep from bleeding all over the car. She didn't let me see the damage at the time, but I asked her about it a bit ago, and she said she didn't want me to see the cut because even she was freaked out about it. This description isn't for the squeamish, but she described it as like another mouth I gashed out of my head. Hey, friend, sorry about all this. Okay, yeah, it's probably for the best you didn't let me see that. So I went to the hospital and ended up getting 3 stitches in my chin. When I was waiting for the doctor, a doctor from another room walked in to get some water and was like, what are you in for? She hit her chin on the road. Oh, yeah, I've been there before. And he showed us a scar in his chin. And then another doctor overheard from the other room and was like, yep, same story. And he had a scar on his chin. So that was a nice human bonding experience. I didn't know so many doctors had Heelys. When I went to school the next day, I had a bandage on my stitches, and all of my 2 friends were like, whoa, what happened? I hit my chin on the road. Whoa! And I felt really cool, and it made me want to, like, break my arm or something to be even cooler. So this video took a lot longer to get done because I've been super busy and time is flying by, and now it's pretty much Christmas. I'm not sick anymore, but I am whispering because it's 5:45 a.m. and I don't want to wake up anyone else in the house. It's weird how it takes being sick to forget how nice it is.
Why does round pizza come in a square box?
Constant Contact makes it so easy to send emails. You'll have time to let your mind wander.
Yo, what's up, homesicles? I'm gonna talk about substitute teachers. I want to say, for the most part, we all like having subs. You, like, walk into the classroom expecting it to be a normal... You guys know Gabe the dog, right? Well, he died just recently. Rest in tranquility, sweet puppers. Your Borks will forever echo in our hearts. I wish his family the best. It's always heartbreaking to hear when people lose their pets. All animals want is love and happy, and it's just so sad because you feel for the people who took such great care of them and loved them, and they had an